అందరికీ నమస్కారములు. Today is 21st of August 2023, Monday. We are continuing with our lectures on Sanaatana Dharma from our Vice President, Dr. Visalakshi garu. Today she will cover Kutumba Vyavastha as a series of topics she is covering under Sanaatana Dharma, going deep into each topic. This is the level 2 certificate course on Sanaatana Dharma. We have completed almost 1.5 months of coursework. Another 1.5 months is left. After Sanaatana Dharma, we are going to have Vastu and then some research topics. And we have one more topic on Puranas. Then we'll have yoga for 1 month. Now, let us start the session with Vande Mataram by Chala Chittibabu garu and Prarthana by Surya Prakash garu. Chala Chittibabu garu, please.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujala Sufala Malaya Jasitala Sasya Syamala Mataram, Vande Mataram. Subrajyosna pulakitayaminim pullakusumita drumadala shobhinim suhasinim sumadhura bhashinim sukhadam varadam mataram Vande Mataram Vande Mataram.
Vande Mataram. ధన్యవాదములండి చాలా చిట్టిబాబు గారు. Now let us request Surya Prakash garu to chant Prarthana, please.
Yes, sir. Namaskaram and Sarvebhyaha Namaskaraha. Let us observe 1 minute dhyanam. Advise your manas not to go elsewhere other than the class. Let us chant Omkaram Trivaram. गणाना अन्त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपवस्रवसमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणाधिपतये नमः। ॐ मातृदेवो भव, ॐ पितृदेवो भव, ॐ आचार्यदेवो भव, ॐ अतिथिदेवो भव। ॐ प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती दीनामवित्र्यवतु। ॐ श्री महासरस्वत्यै नमः। गुरुरेव गतिः गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनामधीतवस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ओम शांति शांति शांतिः सर्वेभ्यः नमस्कारः
ధన్యవాదములండి సూర్యప్రకాష్ గారు.
ధన్యవాదాలు సార్.
Now let us request Visalakshi garu to start the session, please.
ఓం శ్రీ మహాగణాధిపతయే నమః. ఓం శ్రీ పార్వతీ రాజరాజేశ్వరాభ్యాం నమః. ఓం శ్రీ మేధా దక్షిణామూర్తయే నమః. ఓం శ్రీ మహాసరస్వత్యై నమః. ఓం శివాయ గురవే నమః. ఓం నమః శివాయై చ నమః శివాయ. ఓం నమః శివాయ. నమః శివాభ్యాం నవయౌవనాభ్యాం పరస్పరాశ్లిష్టవపుర్ధరాభ్యాం నగేంద్ర కన్యా వృషకేతనాభ్యాం నమో నమః శంకర పార్వతీభ్యాం పార్వతీ పరమేశ్వరాభ్యాం నమో నమః. టుడే we are discussing about kutumba vyavastha, that is family system, and also the importance of marriage relationship, vivaha vyavastha. These two are most important for all individuals to lead a very happy life personally and also with regard to the society, and also to achieve the purusharthas and parama purushartha. So in our Sanaatana Dharma, the most important point is kutumba vyavastha, we can say, and vaivahika bandha. It is this relationship that keeps all beings, all human beings united, gives strength and happiness to all individuals. So the Dampatya Anubandha makes people feel more secured and very happy, and it protects our society and Sanaatana Dharma and our nation also. Since long time, ours is actually joint family system. In our Sanaatana Dharma, which has the concept of Vasudhaika Kutumbakam, all human beings are one family. We all are human beings. Ours is Manava Jati. Just as Vriksha Jati, Jentu Jati, etc. are there, similarly, we all Manavas are one Jati, that is a Samuha. Originally, all human beings are Sanaatana Dharmanuyayis only, though now they are residing at different parts of the world. We all are Sanaatana Dharmanuyayis, that is Bharatiyas, but now there are differences in the languages we speak, in the traditions we follow. That is, though all of us are belonging to one country, yet there is diversity with regard to the traditions, language, customs and practices in our daily life, and also food habits may differ. In our Akhanda Bharata Desha, undivided Bharata Desha, Bharata Varsha, there are people of different religions, yet the feeling of being Bharatiya prevails the minds of all Hindus. India is equally, that is actually all Indians, they the feeling of Bharatiyata exists equally in all of us, in all Bharatiyas, though we differ in other matters. That is called as the actually national integration, we say Jatiya Samaikyata. This Jatiya Samaikyata is due to our Sanaatana Dharma, our Samskruti, Sampradayas, traditions, and Samskrita Bhasha. We all are one family as human beings. All people of the world are one family with respect to the humanity. So all nations are one family. So that is what our broad thinking of our Maharshis, and we are following the same. Family means there would be a head of the family. So in his perusal, that is under his guidance, all family members together do their duties, share pleasures and troubles equally, and live happily with mutual understanding. In our Hindu society, since thousands of years, there were joint families. The father, mother, their children, fathers, brothers, and their wives and children, all of them live together. The sisters of that father and mother, the sisters of that father, and daughters of father and mother, they, after marriage, they go to other families. Even then, now and then, they will be coming to the family to meet all the relatives here, mother, father, sisters, brothers, and all. Occasionally, on festivals or from deliveries or etc., certain occasions. Among all the family members, whoever earn anything would be handed over to the head of the family, and he will take care of all the necessities of entire family, that is all members of the family. So everybody love each other without any partiality or envious feeling at all. Everybody respect and love each other, befitting to them according to their relationship. Just as all the brothers love and respect each other, similarly, their wives also used to live very friendly with co-sister-in-laws. That is most important, by which the family will be happy. Otherwise, if there is no understanding between the girls who come from other families to one family, these family members can never be happy. Peace of mind will not be there. So in those days, all co-sisters, they used to behave very friendly with each other like their own sisters. So if any one of the family member gets any problem or ill health or any necessity, all the members together used to share and solve that problem. So all co-sisters used to work together with much cooperation and understanding and respect on mother-in-law and father-in-law. And youngers have respect for elders, even among the sister-in-laws. So in those days, nobody had mental tensions at all, as in our present days. All the children used to grow with discipline and self-confidence, Atma Vishwasa. If aged people suppose get any disease or become bedridden or something, then all the members of the family used to take care of them, serve them with much respect and attention and affection. So the household work is also being done by all, sharing the duties. In each family, more than 20, 25 or even up to 30 or 40 members also used to exist, because in those days, many, they used to get 10 to 12, 13 children also, and all their wives, all their children. So together maybe 40 members also. Even then, the ladies of the family share the work. One will clean the house, another will take care of washing and cleaning. One will cut the vegetables, another will cook, then another will take care of the serving food and tiffins and all to all family members, and take care of children. Especially one person will take care of children, all their necessities. Then during the festival times or even otherwise, they together will prepare the sweets, hots and all specials. Then elders of the family used to teach poems and slokas to children every day, and also they narrate stories containing moral values and ethical values. They used to speak the Ramayana, Bharata, Bhagavata, Bhagavad Gita, etc. during free times, that is either during afternoons or during night time, to all the family members. All the family members used to gather at one place, and they will used to teach to them. So in those days, Harikathas and Burrakathas also were there, being told in public on any specific days. All people used to be very dharmika, righteous, following moral values. When other religious people's invasion started on our country, on all of us, and they started to loot away all our properties and destroying our temples, robbing away the gold, diamonds, everything, the treasures of us. So they robbed away our diamonds, gold, and not only that, they spoiled, they destroyed even the idols of our gods, and they tried to destroy our culture and the feelings of people also, and creating tension in them. So many historical and social changes took place in society in due course of time. So slowly the joint family system also got stuck and break away. It was broken a little, and slowly it started to decay. When Mughals started to rule us, destroying the temples, etc., then they brought many changes in the mindset of people. Slowly, the unity started to disappear from in our society, in the families. When foreigners started to rule us, the Britishers, when they came and started ruling us, dominating and imposing their study, their way of thinking, and their ideas, culture, and all, they adopted the method of divide and rule policy also. So by this, a great gap took place to our society and family system. Though division started in society, all Hindus together strived in getting independence and to our country, and finally we could succeed, we could achieve swatantriya. But by that time, most of our people started to imitate and follow Western culture. Their minds got polluted so much that they became selfish and bhogalalasas, enjoyers of worldly pleasures. Then slowly Tyaga Bhavana started to disappear from the mindset of our people, which is actually there inherently in all of us, which is one of the greatest uh, points which are our Sanatana Dharma teaches us. And because our Gurukula system of education was completely replaced by Britishers with the Western way of education, this sort of damage is being taken place, and our Indians lost respect and confidence in themselves, in the greatness of our most significant treasure of knowledge and wisdom. Even they started to heckle our Vedas, Puranas, and Veda, Purana Purushas, and all, and our own gods and our own culture. Slowly, many changes took place in our society. Even this damaged the family system and joint families. People started to live separately just with their children. Single family system started mostly. When these children they grow and get married, they also used to live separately, leaving their parents. Normally, mother and father always desire to live along with children. Even though they grow, get married, they want and get children also, they want to be in the company, seeing the welfare and happiness, happy married life of sons, daughter-in-laws, their children, and all. They feel that all their children should be in front of them. Even sons may wish to be with their parents, but their wives nowadays are not at all having that sort of mindset. So they want to live independently. They are in the feeling that they will be very happy when they are separate. So this sort of feeling started, and so slowly separate families, small single families started. At this present age, both men and women are doing jobs, going outside to earn money and also to enjoy freedom, which was given to girls because of several reasons. So that freedom, after so many years, these women folk, they got freedom. So they want to enjoy like men who are going out and moving hither thither to make the family. So they used to send their children to baby care centers, because when both of them are working, who will take care of children when elders are not at home? If mother and father, mother-in-law and father-in-law are at home, they will take care of children, grandchildren very happily. And the children also can go happily, and in healthy growth will be there. When moral and ethical values disappeared from the minds of people, naturally greed and lust occupy that place, the minds. Then atrocities started to afflict girls and women in our society slowly, due to the wrong way of life of some people, some persons. So government made rules for the protection of women, protection of girls, from to save them from atrocities. Later, the ladies, the girls, women, they started to misuse all these rules, the laws, and they started to threat their husbands and their in-laws, misusing those laws. So once, if such incident occurs in the family, then naturally they cannot live together. So they also want to get separated and taking divorce, as in case of foreigners, Western culture. So the real happiness will vanish from them, and their lives and minds also. They will not be very happy when they take divorce from one person and marry another. They think that they are happy, but the real happiness will never be there in their minds. So though the big joint families may not be there, even then, at least the parents should live happily with their sons, daughter-in-laws, and grandchildren. Daughters and son-in-laws should uh, have the freedom to come to parents and spend a few days happily, at least in a year. So then their minds also will be filled with happiness, and relationships will be maintained and increased. So if even after marriage the sons live together with the parents, parents will take care of their grandchildren with much love and affection and responsibility. So that will add to the physical, mental, spiritual, social growth of children. All round development of mind would be there when they are grown and brought up in all the relatives and elders, the care of elders. But due to this foreign culture's influence, our people's minds are being polluted and filled with the feeling of freedom and physical selfish enjoyments. So at present, many old age homes are coming, because the aged people are being sent to live there in old age homes by their own children, because they feel that it is burden to see the aged people, the old people who are not capable of doing works even for themselves. In fact, at such a time, they need the help of children. Just as parents took care of children when they are born and till they grow, when they are small kids with so much love more than themselves, similarly, the children should take care of their parents when they grow. That is the responsibility, that is the binding which God has given. But nowadays, that is being disappearing from the mindset of people and society. So the mostly nowadays that daughter-in-laws never want to live along with in-laws. So they want to live with their husbands only. So such a situation is coming. That is why our sages arranged the best way of life, Chaturashrama way of life, wherein everyone will live happily, and dharmika way of life will be there. And as soon as they perform the marriages of their children, and lost daughter or lost son's marriage is also over, and they should uh, obtain at least one child. Then as soon as they get children, that is, they see the face of grandchildren, children of all their children, then they used to go for Vanaprastha asrama. Vanaprastha, they used to live this family, these ties, and then this system, and then they used to go to lead very spiritual life through which they can attain the final aim of their life. So they used to go to forest and be on Brahma Jignasus and gaining Brahma Jnana. So in Western countries, mostly they do not live, they do not have such a life of marriage bonding. So after marriage, they live together for at least for 6 or 7 years. Maybe if they live for 10 years, they say that's the greatest period. And mostly for 6 or 7 years they live happily, then they move on, they get separated, and they marry another, they select another life partner and marry. So they will, then the children they get, the children mostly, these parents, they feel that their responsibility is till the children become teenage children. Till 10 to 12 years only they used to take care of children, and then onwards the children should earn themselves and maintain themselves. That was the system there. But nowadays it is changing even in foreign countries. So due to this sort of life, there are only attractions for men and women, but no mutual love as in our married system. But because they are also human beings, they will have attachment to their children, and children love both mother and father, both the parents. Since the parents are separated, somebody will be taking care of the kids, either mother or father or caretakers also in some cases. Then out of that couple also, the wife and husband, one of them may be still interested to live together, but one of them might have already selected another life partner, so they should get separated. So thus when they get separated, that person will live happily, and this person mental worry will be suffering with the feeling of love and attachment towards that partner. So in their society, it's common, it is common to get divorces and get separated and remarry. Due to this, some people would be undergoing mental tensions also, mostly. The same is the case with children also. Children always want to be with parents, but there it's not possible. So even they are making their mind set up in such a way to live independently, earning themselves and moving freely, thinking as they wish, and whomever they want to marry, they marry, because due to age they get that sort of itching. But in our families, the marriages will be mostly selected by the father, either to girl or boy, and with the consent of mother, that is wife. They when see the family, their tradition, their customs, and the way of life, the food habits, everything, and seeing gotras and all, they used to celebrate marriages. So this bonding is there in our families, our marriage system. So in the foreign countries, when this is not the situation, how can they have real heartful love and responsibility on each other and love for each other? Such bonding is not there, which is lacking. So after a few years again, they will get separated and they become alone. Then when they cross middle age, suppose get separated, then what sort of attraction would be there to marry another person? Then nobody will come, nobody will be interested. So naturally they become lonely. So these old age homes are very essential for those people to take care of them, and to be amidst many people and to exchange their feelings and all. So many old age homes came there, and they lead their life there in that in those old age homes quite mechanically, without any mental complete satisfaction. They may lead happily also, because whatever life they need, they enjoyed and they got. So that sort of peace and perfection should be there to the minds of human beings. Now, in our Sanaatana Dharma only, once we only in our Sanaatana Dharma, when once the marriage is celebrated, till they end their life, leave their body and go away, they will never get separated at all. They will live together lifelong very happily. Moreover, we wish that for other janmas also, for other births also, the same life partner and same children should come to them. We wish like that. And also we believe that this Vivaka Bantha comes from 7 generations, we say, not 7 generations, 7 janmas, births, Sapta Janma, Bantha, we say, that's what our feeling. So, there is no diverse system at all in our Sanatana Dharma. Vidakulu, they say it will not be there. So, once the bride and bridegroom are tied with Veda mantras in the presence of holy fire, in the presence of all gods, Pitrudevatas, then relatives and all who come there, with the blessings of all the gods present there, Pitrudevatas present there, and fire god, through all of them are witnesses. So all of them as witnesses, when once they are married with all votes, both bride and bridegroom, they take so many votes mutually. And so they live lifelong happily with her or with him, life partner, with full faith and without deceiving each other, and with full love and devotion and obliging each other. They will cooperate completely and live happily with loyalty. So then when they have taken such oaths, if they know the meanings of all the mantras that they are uttering, the oaths they are taking at that time in front of gods and then all relatives and friends, how can they get separated? They will never get separated till death. So such is our marriage system and Vivaha Bandha. The wife and husband, they love each other and take care of each other mutually. Always they cooperate as long as they live. In our Sanatana Dharma, Eka Patnitva is given to men and Pativratya to women. We say actually Tatra cha Bala Devi Swarupa Bala Sarve Sri Rama. Sri Ramachandra is his Ekapatnitva is known to the world. So in our Bharat Desha, all boys, all men are like Sri Ramachandra, and all girls are as chaste and as holy, as great as that of Mother Goddess, Durga Mata, Lalita Devi, Chandi Parashakti. So they are the ideals to us, and we consider all women as Devi Mata only, and all men as equal to God, Ramachandra. So in our Sanatana Dharma, after marriage, the couple may enjoy life happily with full freedom while doing all their duties righteously, taking care of elders and all other family members and doing duties outside also. But when they get children, they feel that they are mother and father. So such responsibility takes their minds, and also they always think that as long as they live, they feel that they are mother and father, and they take care of children. They never leave children, as in foreign culture. So parents take care of children, and children take care of parents, and wife takes care of husband, and husband takes care of wife throughout their lives as long as they live. So all their minds are always happy, and they will be very pleasant with cheerful mind and peace of mind. So always they feel secure. There is security for them because family is there. So when all families of the society or the nation are of such sort, then automatically society will be very happy and flourishing and growing, and the nation also grows, and nation also will be very peaceful and happy. So that depends upon the marriage system and family system. These two are the main cause, this joint family system and relationship among family members would also increase, which will be the substratum, in fact, to the maintenance of happiness of the nation. So each children, they feel secured in such situation, and they study well with all-round personality development. They become very courageous, work with enthusiasm and spirit. They will have wider knowledge due to their contact with elders of the family. They say, yes to paryatate deshan, yes to seveta panditan, tasya vistarita buddhihi taila bindu rivampasi. Those who are in the those who are in the company of elders and scholars, their knowledge increases. Just as suppose one drop of oil is put on on the waters which are there in a container, the one drop of oil spreads all over the surface. So similarly, the knowledge, when they are in the company of elders and scholars, pandits, their knowledge and thinking capacity also expands. The experiences of grandparents and elders of the family and great guests who come to their house and share their experiences and all, and their sahana shakti, they teach a lot to the younger generation. The feeling of giving and taking would be developed among them. They will understand our concept of tena tyaktena punjithaha. That is, we should eat with charity. We have to first donate to others. We should do tyaga, and then whatever is remaining should be enjoyed by the gruhastas and their, that is, family members. In such joint families, every day appears as if it is a festival. So everyone would feel responsible for the happiness of all family members, the whole family. Especially according to our Sanaatana Dharma, aged people would be honored very much, and special care would be taken for them, because they give such great valuable advices by which youngers can live happily without any troubles. So if families are strong, the society would be strong, and thereby the nation also would be very strong and powerful. The real happiness of individuals always lies in the family and family relationships, the bandhavya. Every one of the family enjoys the childhood of their children, and in such families, they prepare all varieties of food items neatly at home only, with the chanting of Daiva, Nama, Smarana, or mantras or stotras, slokas. So automatically the divine power would come into the items which they are preparing. And also those who are cooking and preparing the items, they wish that what all they are cooking and preparing should be liked by all family members. They should eat them with full satisfaction and content, and they should be very healthy and hale. And after cooking, they offer the food to God as Naivedya, and after doing puja, then thus this Naivedya becomes prasada. And prasada means that which contains the favor, blessings, anugraha of Paramatma, gods. So by eating such prasada anna, and also they used to do yajna yagas and all. So yajna avasishta prasada anna, people will live very happily with health and wealth. So they never go out for outside food at all, prepared by others. So at this present age, because of single families, and also because both wife and husband are going to jobs, and they are missing the enjoyment of their own children. But in the family, joint family system, they enjoyed the childhood of their own children and grandchildren also, and they lead very happily, because to be in the presence of children always gives happiness and satisfaction and peace to the minds and hearts, because they will be tired, this both wife and husband, when they are going out for doing jobs. Both of them will be tired, and they will not have the capacity or interest to cook at home. So they order, and also because both are earning, they feel that they got a lot of money. So they spend money and get outside food, in fact, which damages their health, and mental pollution also comes to them, because we do not know with what sort of feeling they cook. With the feeling of earning money, they cook. So the same temperament will come here. So with whatever feelings one cooks items and earns money, if any others enjoy this, either that money or the food prepared, the same feelings will come to them also. So many stories are there in our Puranas, Itihasas, and all Ramayana, Bharata especially. So at least now people should realize the value of joint families, should come out of the infatuation of Western culture, Paschatya Vyamoha, we say. They should realize the greatness of our Sanaatana Dharma and the greatness of our tradition and culture. So the marriage bond is the base for an ideal family. And our sages considered marriage as a holy kratu. It is not just a union of a girl and boy for physical enjoyment. The marriage is done for getting worthy children. Prajayai Gruhamethinam, says Kalidasa Mahakavi. So marriage is done for keeping up the dynasty by getting children. Dharma Praja Sampatyartham Vrunimahe, says the Vara with Vathu. So the dynasty should be, the Vamsa should be prolonged. And another purpose is to become free from Pitru Runa. One has to marry. So the family system and marriage bond play a very important role in molding citizens culturally, socially, ethically, spiritually as the best persons who can achieve their goals in life and get liberated. In our Sanatana Dharma, marriage is a ritual performed in front of gods with divine mantras. At that time, the bride and bridegroom take several vows. I already said that they will live together, and together they achieve the Purusharthas, Dharma, Artha, and Kama. Through this Trivarga Sadhana, they try to attain salvation. Moksha, the Apavarga, the Chaturtha Purushartha, Parama Purushartha. So our Sanatana Dharma speaks about this union of a wife and husband to gain Santana, children, as Maha Samhita. This is spoken in Upanishads as a very great Samhita. In actually, Taittiriya Upanishad says, Atha Adhiprajam Mata Purva Rupam Pita Uttara Rupam Preja Santhihi Prejananam Santhanam Ityadhiprajam. Sandhi actually, this Samhita is coming together without any interruption in between. Actually, Sandhis will be there in language. While speaking, we club so many words. Sandhi means two words. When the last letter of first word and first letter of last word, they are united, mixed with each other, then so many types of changes will take place. Varnagama, Varnalopa, Varnavikara, Varnaviparyaya, etc. Similarly, the words when first word and second word, Purvapada, Parapada, we say, when they are united in such a tight manner that they appear as if they are one word. That is called as Samasa, Samhita, Samasa. So there we give Vigraha Vakyas to explain what words are made together as one word. So many names of samasas are there in the language. This is spoken in Upanishads as Samhita. How this universe, 5 Mahasamhitas are spoken in Taittiriya Upanishads, and this mother is the Purva Rupa, father is the Uttara Rupa. When they both are joined together, then the Sandhi will take place. So it is actually that which makes them unite is Santhanam, the joint, this marriage system. That marriage itself is Santhanam. And what is the result? The result that comes out is Preja, that is the Santana, children. So this is with regard to Adhiprajam, they said. So such is the great pious act of this marriage. So marriage is considered as a yajna, as a vow, as vrata, maha, samhita. So our sages divided our lives into 4 ashramas: brahmacharya, grihastha, vanaprastha and sannyasasrama. The grihasthasrama people, that is the household people, their responsibility is in fact most important and great among all 4 ashramas, because it is the grihasthas who take care of brahmacharis, vanaprasthas and even sannyasins. So by providing them the food, meals and all and other facilities if they need. So they perform yajna, yagas and all these grihasthas. So they do nityanaimittika karmas and they cooperate with the nature to function properly. They honor the guests as Atithirvai Narayanaka. So they consider the guests as equal to Sri Mahavishnu Swarupa and keep up the ancient tradition. So by performing Pancha Mahayajnas, Deva Runa, Pitru Runa, so many Runas, Pancha Runas we got and we should come out of them. So for that we have to do Pancha Yajnas. So they feed all animals, birds and exhibit Bhutadaya through the Pancharunas. So thus they pray gods, they Adhyayana and Adhyapana, Swachaya Pravachana, and also they honor the guests and then they take care of all the human beings, that is neighbors of the society. So in our Sanatana Dharma, if once the marriage is celebrated, whether they enjoy or suffer, whatever may be their lalata likita rekha parimastum nasekyate, and also runanubandha rupena pasupatni sutalaya. So whoever come, whatever comes, they feel that that is their own result of their own deeds they did in previous births, either wife and husband or children, mother and father and all. So in those days, all of them, though they will never get separated till and they live together. So Sati Savitri, when her husband Satyavan died, she went along with Yamadharma Raja and got back the life of the prana of her husband. Then Damayanti, she is very chaste woman. Damayanti went to the forest along with her husband Nala Maharaja when he was robbed away of his kingdom. And actually in Juta Kriya with Pushkara, his own cousin brother, he lost his kingdom. And then in the forest, King Nala, he thinks that if he leaves Damayanti there, anyway she will go to her mother's, father's kingdom only and live there with parents happily. So thinking in such a way, he leaves her when both of them are sleeping during night time and goes away, leaves that place. Then in the early morning when she woke up, she finds her husband is not there. Of course, she goes to her parents' kingdom, but she made her father search for her husband and recognized him because he turns as Bahuka by biting Takshaka. And also a very big story, beautiful story containing so many morals and spiritual values. So, and they got united and lived happily. When King Satyavan, Satya Harishchandra, donated his entire kingdom and properties to sage Vishwamitra and left for forest, his queen Chandramati followed her. They got a son also. Then they three of them, they left the forest and they faced so many hardships, but never they left each other. In fact, though they got separated due to ill fate, in fact, the drama played by Vishwamitra to test and prove the Satya Santata of Harishchandra to gods Devendra. So they were reunited with the blessings of gods. Ruru was a Rishi Kumara, the son of a sage. He offered his own span of life and got his wife revived when Pramadvara, when she died by the snake bite. Thus, there are so many people who gave a prominence to Dampatya Dharma and Dampatya Jivita Bandha. So Draupadi Devi also followed Pancha Pandavas to the forest and did Vanavasa and Ajnatavasa along with them. Then Sita Mata, we know, the moment we think of Dampatis, we salute Sita Ramas. They are the ideal couple to entire mankind. So Sita Mata followed her husband Sri Ramachandra to the forest to spend 14 years in the forest along with him. Then Urmila Devi not only permitted her husband Lakshmana Swami to follow Sri Ramachandra, but she also gave her wakefulness, Jagarukata, Jagarana, waking state to him, to her husband, and took his sleep, and she slept for all 14 years completely till he returned back. So this is written in by Jayashankara Prasad, a Hindi writer, in the poem Urmila Nidra. Very beautiful poem. Then Sri Ramachandra, through his life, showed the greatness of human relationships and the idealities which are to be followed. And he became the ideal for Dampatya Dharma, and all human relationships are shown in Ramayana by these four brothers and all. So Sri Ramachandra said about Sita Rama's mutual relationship. He said, as Ananyahi Maya Sita Bhaskarasya Yatha Prabha. Just as the light of sun is inseparable from sun god, similarly, Sita is non-different to me. So Sri Rama and Sita Mata, though appearing as two, are in fact only one. So that is why we say Dampati. With one word, we say both wife and husband. Sita Devi's mind and heart are in Sri Ramachandra, and Sri Ramachandra's mind and heart are in Sita Mata. That is why, though they are separated, they could live. Otherwise, they would not have lived at all. In fact, they would have left their bodies, they say one poet. Because of that feeling, they are very happy, even though they are separated, because they are always thinking of each other. So, in fact, that is the parakasta of Dampatya Dharma, Dampatya Jivita, we can say, to be in the minds of life partners forever. And our Trimurtis also, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheswaras, they honored their wives by keeping them in their bodies. Parameswara is Ardhanariswara. We know that. So he has already given half part, left part to his wife, Parvati Mata. So this Ardhanariswara Tattva arose, in fact, the whole universe. Due to Ardhanariswaras only, this couple, the wife and husband's male, female generation started getting birth in the universe. They are being made by Paramatma. So sage Manu said in his Dharma Shastra, Dvitha Krutva Atmano Dekam Arthena Purushaha Abhavat Arthena Tasyam Sa Nari Virujam Asrujat Prepuhu. The one ultimate reality, that is Parabrahman himself divided into two, the male and female, the wife and husband. People should realize the greatness and importance of family system and happiness of relationships. They should remove the nature of imitating foreign culture. We all should keep up the sanctity of the anubandhas of marriage and live happily while doing all our duties and responsibilities through righteous path, Dharma Marga. Even foreigners are being very much impressed by our Sanaatana dharmic way of life. They are realizing the greatness and importance of married life and the happiness they can enjoy through this marriage system, prolonging for lifelong. So they started to follow our customs and are trying to keep up marriage bond till their lives with one person as life partner. And they are also willing to celebrate marriages as per our Hindu customs. So many couple in the sense, so many girls and boys, they came to India and they requested our pandits to celebrate their marriage, following all the customs, even keeping this Mehandi, they say. Since that they started to follow our traditions, keeping even Sindura, keeping Parani and all, tying these 3 knots, Jeelakara, Bellam, etc. Everything, all they used to follow, and they requested, and they got married. And we personally saw at least 3 marriages. One marriage of foreign people. Both are foreign. In one case, they came here and got celebrated. They celebrated their marriage. And one couple, our neighbors, boy, he loved a girl of Germany, and that girl came here with all her parents, and they celebrated. And in fact, both of us were the elder couple there to bless them. And also through Agnihotra, in the presence of this fire god, they celebrated that they want to celebrate the marriages. So they are trying to imitate our culture and tradition. Entire world recognize the sanctity of our Hindu marriage system and also the greatness of family system. And they are celebrating the International Kutumba Dinotsava on May 15th every year. Now we can see the greatness, the position which is given to women in our Sanaatana Dharma. That is the greatness of Strimurtis, how great our women are and were. So, yatra naryastu pujyante ramante tatra devataha. Yatraitastu na pujyante sarvas tatra aphalaha kriyaha. Manudharma Shastra says this. This shloka is in Manudharma Shastra, which is very famous. Yatra naryastu pujyante ramante tatra devataha. Many people, they know this line, even though they do not know that it is from Manudharma Shastra. Wherever women are worshipped and honored, their gods rejoice, enjoy. Their gods will be pleased. Where women are not honored, dishonored, there all the works become futile, useless. In our Sanaatana Sampradaya, Stri is the symbol of Prakriti, the nature, and Purusha is the symbol of Paramatma. So Prakriti, Purusha. Paramatma is the Purusha who is considered as Chaitanya. Prakriti is considered as Jada, but the Chaitanya of Paramatma enters into nature, and thereby the nature, the changes take place in Trigunas, Sattva, Rajas, Tamo Gunas. The Trinity itself is called as nature. This whole universe came into existence. And so many processes and procedures are explained in different Upanishads and also in our Puranas and even our Shaddarsanas. So this creation occurred due to the union of Prakriti and Purusha. The creation gets extended by the union of Stri and Purusha. So separately, Stri and Purusha both are incomplete. So both of them, they mutually make each other complete. Normally we may say the nature, the Stri is incomplete, Prakriti is incomplete because it is Jada, inert, but Purusha is Chaitanya, so Purusha should be complete and perfect, but it is not so. When he got united with nature, then only that Purusha, that is Paramatma's Chaitanya, would become visible. For example, electricity is there. Electricity is Chaitanya. It is so powerful, but it cannot be exhibited unless any upadhi is there, instrument is there. So through lights, tube lights, or TVs, telephones, mixies, fans, and all, the electricity got exhibited. So suppose we consider all these items as Prakriti, that electricity is Purusha. So both of them, they need mutual cooperation, and then only they become perfect. So similarly, the wife and husband also, Prakriti and Purusha also, individually they are incomplete. When they got united, they become perfect. So the Nirguna Nirakara, that is formless, Paramatma, he completed the formful, that is Sakara, Saguna, nature, Prakriti. So the characteristics of Nirguna Paramatma, that Nirakara, Niranjana, Satchidananda, Swarupa, Amurta, Parabrahman, they resemble in Saguna, Sakara, Amurta, Prakriti. So Paramatma Lakshanas will be seen in Prakriti, and Prakriti automatically, from Prakriti, the whole universe arose, so emerged. So the qualities of Paramatma would be seen in the whole nature and in all living creatures, beings, objects, and all. Therefore, the characteristics of Paramatma should shine in Prakriti and Purusha, that is both men and women. Such a woman shines with all noble qualities. So, our sages spoke about the characteristics and duties of men and women, used to develop the good characteristics that came out, that is, they came to them by nature. They should, by nature, certain good qualities have come to men and women, and they should try with their efforts and develop those good qualities. So in the olden days also, nowadays also, they used to lead very happy life in righteous path, developing their own good traits which inherently exist in them by nature. So in the ancient times, our Bharatiya Naris, the women of our Bharata Varsha, they were not only Pativratas, but they are very pious ladies, endowed with all divine qualities, and also they are very brave, very courageous, just as just as Sati Savitri went to Yamadharmaraja and got back. So how dare and careful nature she got, and even Damayanti, how daring, dashing nature is there to her to make her father announce Dvitiya Punarvivaha of her, only to search her husband and to confirm him. So Sita Mata, how dare she is, in fact, and how courageous she is to be in the company of wicked Rakshasas. Thus, all so many people are there. The women naturally, they possess Satya, Dharma, Shaucha, Daya, Datrutva, Tyaga, Sahana, and Samarthya, capability, Dakshata. The woman of our Sanatana Dharma, she was Shakti, she is Shakti Swarupini, having the Vak Shakti, Vak Shuddhi, and Satya Sankalpa, Manu Sankalpa. She was the embodiment of Stritva. Now also she is the embodiment of Stritva, Satitva, and Patnitva, and Matrutva. In our tradition, both men and women are equally honored, though possess capacities befitting to their bodies and mind. Both are equally powerful. According to the Upadhi, they get certain qualities and capabilities. They may differ, even then both of them are equally respected and honored in our Sanatana Dharma. So in our Sanatana Dharma, Stri is praised directly as Shakti Swarupini, Adi Parashakti. From Adi Parashakti, Trimurtis came, Trishaktis came, and from them this Srushti, creation, came into existence. So our Sanatana Dharma spoke about the nobility of women, and creator God Chaturmukha Brahmadeva, he kept his wife in his mouth, Vak. So Sarvangeshu Sirak Pradhanam, we say face is the best part of human body. So in that face also, mouth is the most important organ, most important part, we can say, because it is through mouth we eat the food. And when we eat the food, that food gives strength to all parts of the body. The whole body gets energy. Unless we eat, we cannot survive at all. And we can gain with Prana Shakti. The Prana Shakti, which is automatically there, that would be developed through the food that we eat. It is through the mouth with which we can talk and keep up the good relationships with others. With the mouth, we can recite Vedas, Veda mantras and do Adhyayana, and we teach Adhyayana and Adhyapana we can do with the mouth and Vak Shakti only. Such a noble place is given by Brahmadeva, Chaturmukha Brahmadeva to Saraswati Mata. Then Stitikara Sri Mahavishnu, he kept his consort Sri Mahalakshmi in his heart, Vakshasthala, Hridaya. For any person, the heart is the most important part in the whole body. Because if the heartbeat stops even for a fraction of a second, we say the Shiva Swarupa has become Shiva, the corpse we say. So the body becomes useless. It is said to be dead. So the heart is the place of spandanas, the feelings, the atmiyata, anubandha, then dayaguna, kshamaguna, anukampa. Anukampa means most compassionate feeling, compassion. All these are divine qualities and they exist in the heart and come out of heart. So that heart is given to Sri Mahalakshmi by Mahavishnu. So in fact, Sri Mahavishnu is considered to be Dharma. Dharma is Dharmasya Prabhurachitaha, we say. So Sri Mahalakshmi is considered as Aishwarya Swarupini, Saubhagya Swarupini, we say, and Jnana Ananda Swarupini, Sachidananda Swarupini. So she is always seen as pressing the feet of her husband, that is doing service to him, Sri Mahavishnu, who is Dharma. So this teaches us the fact that those who take resort of Dharma and lead their life in a dharmika way, follow Dharma, they will be blessed by Mahalakshmi, by Aishwarya. By Aishwarya means not only wealth and prosperity, Aishwarya is happiness. The prosperity lies in the mental satisfaction, Shanti, Santrupti, Bandhavyas, good health, good relationships, and all divine qualities, and which we need to lead very happy life. All are Aishwarya Swarupas, and those can be gained when they follow Dharma. So Mahalakshmi Devi, the goddess of wealth and glory. Now Parameswara is Sakshat Parameswara, Jnana Ananda Aishwarya Swarup, Aishwarya Pradata, Aishwaryam Ishwara Vichet, they say. So if a person wants to be happy here, either health or wealth or anything, that can be given only by Shiva. In the olden days, now also, of course, if any problem, either health problem or family problem or social, any sort of tension comes to anyone, immediately we go and do Ishvara Abhisheka, Shiva Abhisheka and Shivarchana, which favors us with all what all we need. So Parameswara gave half of his body to his wife Sarvamangala Devi, Mangalagauri Devi, and became Ardhanariswara. He is giving the message to the entire mankind that the wife and husband should behave with mutual love and regard as if they are one only and not two persons separately. So Trimurtis are giving the message of equality of both men and women. This is the honor and respect and the noble place given to women in our Sanaatana Dharma, in our Puranas also. Asaraputi samsare saraputa nitambini iti sanchinchyavai shempuhu arthange parvatin dathau. Thus poetically a poet described. Because the essence of this asara samsara is three. So the form of all pleasures and happiness is woman. So that is wife. Thus thinking, Lord Shiva gave half of his part to his wife Parvati. So Amarakusha gave a big list of the names of women, that is synonyms of Stri Paryaya Padas. So many very big list is there, only 2-3 slokas I will recite. They all are befitting to the characteristics of women. Stri Yoshi Dabala Yosha Nari Nari Simantini Vathu Pratipadarshini Vama Vanita Mahila Tatha Viseshas Twangana Bhiruhu Kamini Vamalochana Pramada Manini Kanta Lalana Chanitambini Sundari Ramani Rama Kopana Saiva Bhamini Saeva Hamini, Vararoha, Mattakashin, Yuttama, Varavarnini, etc. So many slokas are there. Thus, in several slokas, different names of women are given. Most of the synonyms of Stri are quite befitting to the qualities of a woman, the noble traits a woman possesses. To give the meaning of wife, there are several words. For example, we say Dharma Patni because the wife cooperates her husband in doing Dharma Karyas. She is called as Dharma Patni. Now she cooperates in doing Nitya Karmas, Naimitika Karmas, Yajna Yagadi, Kratus and Pitrukaryas and all. Then she is called as Jaya because the husband takes birth through her in the form of son. She is called as Bharya because she is being born, taken care by her husband who bears her burden. She is also called as Kalatram. Kalatram means wife because she gives complete satisfaction to her husband in serving him. Kalatram is such a beautiful word. Sri Ramachandra, when Surpanakha came and approached Ramachandra and asked him to marry, he said, Kalatravantram Atmanam Mene, they say, he said, I am Kalatravantra with this Sita. Sita is there only. That is, she is giving complete all-round satisfaction and complete cooperation is there. So, there is no other necessity, no need of any other feeling or person at all. Then he shows his brother Lakshmana saying that his wife is away. So, you may go there, and then he punishes the wrong feeling of that Surpanakha. Now, the wife who gives yak prinayet sucharitaihi pitaram saputro yad bhartureva hitamichati tat kalatram tan mitram apadi sukhecha samakriyam yad etatrayam punyakruto labhante, says Bhartrihari. So the wife who gives complete satisfaction to her husband is called as kalatram. Now in Vedas, Parashakti is being praised as Bhumata in Bhusukta. The Java Prithvi are praised as father and mother. Idam Java Prithvi Satyamastu. Jiloka is Antariksha. Prithvi is Bhuloka. In Vedas, there are roots in praise of Aditi, Usha, Sanchya, Saraswati, Gayatri, etc. Their Bhusukta is there and Java Prithvi are also praised. The great culture of worship, worshipping women as goddesses, it is there only in our Sanaatana Dharma. Usha, Sancha, Saraswati, Gayatri, Ganga, Saraswati, Yamuna, they all are women and they are being praised as goddesses. Shikshavali of Taittiriya Upanishad says Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Atithi Devo Bhava, and all so many. So thus among all we should worship mother first. Upanishad gave first place of honor to mother, then father, and then to then after mother and father we worship Acharya, the Guru, and later the Atithi, the guest, and all others, all human beings, in fact, all the whole nature, all articles, items of nature also are being worshipped by us. Mother is worthy of worship to all human beings. Even God, when takes birth as a human being and comes here, his incarnation, then also he worships mother, father, and Acharya, Guru, and serve mother. People of all four ashramas, including even Sarvasanga Parityagis, Sannyasis, or even Jagat Gurus, also do Matru Vandana. Everyone, in fact, all of us Hindus, we prostrate and salute Jagat Gurus, but that Jagat Guru, he does pranama to his mother of Purvasrama. So such is the greatness given to the position of mother. So that Jagat Guru, if happens to see his previous ashrama's mother, has to do pranama and get her blessings. So mostly they avoid seeing the relationships which they got in previous ashrama with the feeling that the feeling should never arise in their mind at all, because after all it is the mind, feelings may come, so they control like that. And They are Sarvasanga Parityagins. Everyone, all of them, all of us, we are all equal to them. That is the great place given to the mother, a woman in our Sanaatana Dharma. That is even the sannyasis, Jagat Gurus bow down to mother. In our Sahitya, among all the words that speak of women, the most sublime word is Stri. After explaining the greatness of this word Stri, I will stop today. Then 10 minutes time will be there for question answers. The word Stri is formed from the letters Sa, Ta, Ra and Yi. To the letter E, if we add a Ma, Makara, then that becomes Shakti Bijakshara, Im. So it is Jagannatha Bijakshara. Sa represents Sattvaguna, Ta represents Tamoguna, Ra is for Rajoguna. To these three qualities, to these three letters, if Jagannatha Bijakshara Im is added, then it becomes stream. The stream itself is a very great Maha Mantra. The nature, the Prakriti, the combination of Trigunas, if gets combined with the divine power, it becomes a woman. So the Stri, you see the greatness of Stri, the word Stri and also the woman. Stream, we said, is a Bijakshara which exists only in the word Stri, so in women. So we should know how greatly our elders spoke about Stri. Sakara of Stri represents all properties, Aishwaryas. Real prosperity is always Sadguna Sampada, Saubhagya Sampada. Then Adhyatmika Jnana or Brahma Jnana is the real Sampada. Then Sa, Saha or Sa or Tad, Tachabda words they are. They are the Parabrahma Vachaka Shabdas. So we call Jagannatha as Sati, Sati Devi. Paramatma, that is Nirguna Niranjana Paramatma came in the form of Sati Devi. Jagannatha Adipara Shakti came as Sati Devi to Daksha Prajapati as daughter of Daksha Prajapati. If Sa is added to anything, it becomes Sampurna. Perfection or totality comes to it. Sa is Sahakara Shakti, cooperation, the power of cooperation. Purusha becomes Purna when he is united with Stri. That is Shakti, the power, that is wife, we can say. Unless the cooperation of wife is there, he can never do anything, he cannot achieve anything in life, because his life becomes miserable, in fact, if he do not follow the words of woman. So the noble qualities of women are most important to cooperate her husband in serving either parents or doing Nitya Naimittika, Yajna Yagadi, Karmas, Pitrukaryas and all. So Jagat Guru Sri Adi Shankara Bhagavatpada praised Jagannatha in Saundarya Lakari with this sloka. Shiva Shaktya Yukto Yadi Bhavati Shakta Prabhavitum Na Chedevam Devo Na Khalu Kusala Spanditumapi. That is, Lord Shiva becomes inefficient and when he is not united with Shakti, and Parameswara becomes efficient and capable of doing any work, either creation or maintenance, sustenance and all, anything, when he is with Shakti. Shivaha Shaktya Yedi Yuktaha, Yukta Yuja Yunja, to unite. When he is united with Shakti, he becomes powerful. So if Shakti is not there, Shiva cannot do, he cannot even vibrate. Spanditumapi na Shaktaha. So no motion comes to him, in him, if Shakti is not there. So not only in Shiva, if Shakti is not there, nobody can do any work. All of us also, we can't do anything if Shakti is not there. So Takara is indication of Tattvika, Tattvikata, Tadatmiyata, we can say. Laukika or Alaukika Anandas, Ananda Anubhuti is considered as Tadatmiya. Tatpadavachya is Parabrahman, the ultimate reality. Now, Rakara of the word Stri is Agni Bijakshara. It has the power to burn all the sins, all sorrows, and agonies of karma doshas, the defects of doing all the works here in this nature. So each letter is the form of God, divine words, they all are. So every letter got certain power and got an Adhisthana Devata, which I already told in our previous classes. In Akshamalik Upanishad, it is given. So now Adi Parashakti, who is the substratum of the whole creation, Srishti Sthiti Laya, is appearing as Prakriti and is shining as woman in this nature. Therefore, Stri is spoken as Shakti Swarupini in our Sanaatana Dharma. Such a great place is given to woman in our Sanaatana Dharma. The word Stri is formed from the root Stru Vistarane, to stretch, to expand. One who spreads the dynasty is called as Stri. If we sow, if we sow the seeds in a fertile land, and then good sprouts will come out and grow into creepers, trees, plants, trees, and all, and give us very good fruits, roots, flowers, and others. What all we need. Then similarly, if a virtuous, chaste, righteous girl who is physically, mentally, and socially, and in fact spiritually is in sound health, is given in marriage to a equally virtuous, chaste boy who is healthy physically, mentally, socially, and spiritually, and is befitting to her in education, age, good qualities, family, traditions, and all, then good children would be born to them with all good virtues and health and health, and such a nation will flourish when such children are there in the society. If they are previously, that is, if the children born are properly nourished and taken care with discipline and moral values, they would become virtuous and noble dharmika citizens who shine a lot and bring name and fame to parents, to the family, to the dynasty, to our Sanatana Dharma, and to our nation. If all human beings have dharmika pravartana in their lives, then nature also will cooperate to them. If their minds are polluted and do unrighteous deeds, then similar changes occur in nature also, which will create havoc to the world. Therefore, sages asked us to lead a very dharmika way of life. Now, in Sanskrit language, each word got its meaning befitting to the word Anvartha, we said. So the word Stri is also Anvarthanama, quite befitting to its nature. Here we'll stop and then continue tomorrow. Smitena Bhavena Chalajaya Piya, thus so many traits of women are described. Swasti for today.
ధన్యవాదములండి.
ధన్యవాదాలు.
బాబు గారు ఈ చాట్ బాక్స్ లో చూడండి.
Yeah, there is one comment on in the chat box. There are two questions. One more question. The first thing is there any hope of revival to that glorious family system when children after their education are flying away to foreign countries in search of higher studies and jobs, leaving elders helpless?
In fact, the entire Vaidika Vangmaya is giving us such dharmika way of life. Even then, because of the foreign influence and the way of life they are leading, the food they are eating, their minds are polluted, and so they are after the enjoyments of this world, and with the feeling that they will be very happy if they earn money, and if they go to foreign lands they may get name, fame, this, that, with wrong notions they are going. So the only way to bring them back or to make their minds get travel in right direction is our Sanatana Dharma, to educate them the essence of our Sanatana Dharma, which we are doing through our this Veda Samskruti Samiti. The only way is teaching them, making them, the parents should be ideal to them. They should not allow their children to go there and live there forever. When they go and stay there for 10 years or 15 years, they will never come back. Even if when mother and father are on deathbed also, sometimes they are not coming. They will ask, they do phone to their relatives or friends or somebody and ask them to take care of their mother and father till they come, get tickets and all. By that time, we do not know whether they exist or not. So it is becoming what to do. So the recognition should come in the mindset. The mindset should be changed. The real happiness is there in our family, to be with relatives, to be with the family. This feeling should come in the minds. They are thinking that wife, husband, their children, they are happy. They are there in the foreign countries. But who will take care of mother and father? So many relatives are here. Because nowadays many people are going, all of them are settling there, leaving aged elders, parents here. No single book is, I do not know. So many books might have been written by so many modern people also, but I do not come across any book. But entire Vaidika Vangmaya, Ramayana itself is enough. The teachings of Mahabharata are enough. Dharma Shastras are there, they are enough. The teachings of Sanaatana Dharma should make them recognize, repent, and come back.
Okay. The other question is there any difference between Manusmriti and Manu Dharma Shastra?
Both are same. We call Manu Dharma Shastra as Manusmriti. Same. It is one and the same book.
Okay. Just a minute. Whether Melcha is a foreigner?
Who?
I can't. I mean, the spelling is not correct. Anandrao Garu, you can unmute and talk. There are no questions further, Babu Garu.
Okay. Anandra Garu.
Lecha, sir.
Teacher.
MELECHCHA.
Chulu and Chas
Leech.
are actually the Muslim people who ruled our country are called as Mlechas by our elders. The Mlechas ruled us, they dominated us, our culture, and they also tried to impose their way of life, their religion on us. They are called as Mlechas, the foreigners for us. In fact, this foreign imitating this Paschatya Samskruti, that should be removed from the minds of our younger generation. That is the solution, we can say. Yes, Ram Mohan Rao garu.
ధర్మానికి న్యాయానికి వ్యత్యాసము సంబంధము దీని మీద ఏమైనా?
ధర్మము న్యాయము అంటే ధర్మ ఈజ్ ఆఫ్ టూ ఫోల్డ్. శాశ్వత ధర్మాస్ ఆర్ దేర్ అండ్ depending upon the situation, place, person, time, certain dharmas are there. Such vyaktigata dharmas differ from person to person, though commonly common dharmas are there to all. Stree dharmas are there, Purusha dharmas are there, Vidyarthi dharmas are there, then Yuva dharmas are there, Yuvati Yuvakas, that is youth. Then parents dharmas are there, mother and father, gurus dharmas are there, thus different, manifold. Then according to the profession they do, dharmas are there. According to human being, dharmas are there. According to Sanaatana Dharmanyayi, dharmas are there. According to Jiva, all human beings are Jivas, all living creatures are Jivas, but only human beings can try for getting moksha. That dharma is there. Nyaya is something which is prepared by us. Even Nyaya is also divine laws are there. But those divine laws which are framed by Paramatma in the nature given in the Vedas is called as Rutam. That is Dharma. Shasvata Dharma, that is Ritam, following which the nature functions properly and all seasons, time, etc. Kala also follows that. Nyaya is Nyaya Vyavastha, we say. These laws, the judges are there, the Nyaya Vadis are there. They framed certain rules, core of conduct to maintain society in a proper way, so that justice should be done to each and every individual and no crime takes place. No crime should be done by anybody. If any person gets any wicked feelings, either robbing, stealing, or killing, or hurting something, punishment should be given to him. That is Nyaya Vyavastha. So due to that Nyaya Vyavastha, that is Dandaniti, Rajaniti, it is given in our Rajaniti, Chanakya Rajaniti is there. In all Dharma Shastras, they are given what sort of punishments should be given to those who do wrong deeds which they should not have done. So that is Nyaya Vyavastha. There is a slight difference between Dharma and Nyaya. Dharma is universal and Dharma is Ritam. Dharma is traditionally followed. Nyaya is also traditionally followed, but this Nyaya Vyavastha, which is prepared by the great intellectual educationalists and well-wishers of entire mankind, they prepared certain core of conduct, rules and all to maintain peace and harmony among human beings in society. That's what I think.
Right, Amma, good. But one more thing in continuation, Dharma is a bit a notch below. Nyaya is a notch below than Dharma. Nyaya should be based on Dharma, but is it so? In any point of time, in the past, in the present, is Nyaya in tune with Dharma or independent or I mean in a different, whatever the present laws, legal system we are following in the society, is it in tune with Dharma? Or this
In one sense, we can say Nyaya and Dharma both are same also. Two sides of same coin, we can say. In our Puranas, number of stories, so many stories are there which show us that they are following Nyaya with Dharma, Dharma with Nyaya. That is, we can say this Dilipa Maharaja and Sudakshina Devi. Both of them, they could not get children for a very long time. They approached their family priest, Vasishtha Maharshi, who advised this couple to undergo a vrata, Go Seva Vrata, and do service to Gomata till she pleases and blesses the couple to get the worthy children. Then they started doing that. Then this is Dharma, what he is doing. Then while taking care of the cow Nandini Kamathenu, the cow Kamathenu wants to test the firmness of this King Dilipa. So she creates a sort of, with her magical power, she is Kamathenu, whatever she wants, she can give and create. So she assumed as if a tiger, a lion is overpowering and capturing this Kamathenu. Then he has to protect Kamathenu. Then he offers himself. So many dialogues take place between this lion and this Dilipa Maharaja, when the lion has already occupied the cow and is pressing. So there, what is Nyaya is to be done, what is Dharma is to be done. Nyaya is there because that is social justice, taking care of and protecting. Because he is the king, he has to take care of all living creatures, living beings of his kingdom. Cow is also one among them, that is Nyaya. And because he is undertaking this Kamathenu Goseva Vrata, and because his preceptor, Guru, Acharya instructed him to do Goseva Vrata, it is his duty, his kartavya. So Nyaya and Dharma are there correlated, I think. That so many stories are there. Shiva Chakravarti's also, all of you may be knowing all Shiva Chakravarti Katha, Rantideva's Katha is also, always Dharma and Nyaya also go together. In fact, both are same. Nyaya is only, we think it is limited to the society to maintain it with proper harmony, whereas dharma is also taking care of and protecting this harmony, and also it is a little higher and above this nyaya.
Thank you.
Dhanyavada.
Okay, now today we will close.
Okay.
Okay, madam.
Okay.
Okay. Surya Prakash garu, please chant Prarthana.
అమ్మ చాలా ధన్యవాదాలు. ఈ చాలా చాలా అద్భుతమైన ప్రసంగం విన్నామమ్మా ఈరోజు మేము. గాడ్ బ్లెస్ యూ ఆల్ విత్ హెల్త్, వెల్త్ అండ్ హ్యాపీనెస్. స్వస్తి ప్రజాభ్యః పరిపాలయంతాం న్యాయేన మార్గేణ మహీం మహీషాః గోబ్రాహ్మణేభ్యः శుభమస్తు నిత్యం లోకాः సమస్తాः సుఖినో భవంతు కాలే వర్షతు పర్జన్యః పృథివీ సస్యశాలిని దేశోऽयं క్షోభరహితో బ్రాహ్మణాः సంతు నిర్భయాः అపుత్రాः పుత్రిణः సంతు పుత్రిణः సంతు పౌత్రిణः అదనాः సదనాः సంతు జీవంతు శరదాం శతం. సర్వే భవంతు సుఖినః సర్వే సంతు నిరామయాః సర్వే భద్రాణి పశ్యంతు మా కశ్చిత్ దుఃఖభాగ్ భవేత్. అసతో మా సద్గమయ తమసో మా జ్యోతిర్గమయ మృత్యోర్మా అమృతంగమయ. ఓం శాంతి శాంతి శాంతి. పూర్ణమదః పూర్ణమిదం పూర్ణాత్ పూర్ణముదచ్యతే పూర్ణస్య పూర్ణమాదాయ పూర్ణమేవావశిష్యతే. ఓం శాంతి శాంతి శాంతి. ధన్యవాదాలండి.
ధన్యవాదములండి సూర్య ప్రకాష్ గారు.
ధన్యవాదాలు సార్. నమస్తే.
You are traveling also, I think.
లేదు సార్, మా డ్రైవర్ రాకపోవడం వల్ల ఈ రోజు నా అబ్బాయిని సడన్ గా డ్రాప్ చేయాల్సి వచ్చింది. మా సన్నీన్లా పికప్
Okay.
చేసుకోవడానికి ఎయిర్పోర్ట్ కి వెళ్ళారు, అందుకని.
Okay, thank you. And
Thank
now,
you, sir.
Chala Chittibabu garu, Janagana
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय हे.
Jai Hind. ధన్యవాదములండి చల్లా చిట్టిబాబు గారు.